Hello once again, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first day of 2013, and with it comes a new pack, a pack that will lead towards a brighter future, a pack made with the modders' consent, with their permission. Their permission was asked before the pack was made, and that is important. Not only is it better than Tekkit because of this, it is very similar to Tekkit, but it is in 1.4.6, with Red Power 2 and all of the wonderful changes that LRM has made to it. This pack works in an interesting way. I will link to their website, and you will find that when you download the launcher, it actually has many packs within it. And I'm currently using the Direwolf 20 pack. He's a pretty cool guy, he's a good programmer, and you should definitely check out his videos as well. So, let's get started with looking at what I've made today. May have just destroyed those boots. It's not entirely important. Bottoms up. So, what we have here is a little airlock, little underwater base with an airlock in the front, rather. So when I click on this computer, and I type in Y and hit enter, you'll see that the door opens up. I go inside, door closes behind me, alarm activates, and then all the water drains, and the inside door opens, with me inside, all nice and dry. So, that's that. It's actually not too complicated. I'd say that the hardest part was simply getting it to be as compact as it is currently. The programming wasn't too hard either, it's just triggering the right things in the right order. What removes the water is deployers, then I have frame motors moving the door. Pretty standard stuff, not too hard to make. And then that's the alarm that was triggered when the water was draining. Now I have made something else for you today. Over there you may have noticed the contraptions waypoint, and I'll fast forward over there and see you then. Alright, hello again. We're back over at the contraptions waypoint, and I'm here to show you something quite interesting I've made. You see, in industrial craft, there is an item called the watermill. This watermill was designed to purposely not be able to be automated in any way. This is because it can only accept items through the bottom. The only way to get items in the bottom slot where they need to go is to put them in through the bottom, and the only way to get those items in the bottom out is through the bottom. This is obviously a problem because there's no item in Red Power, to my knowledge, that can both insert and extract an item. So, the solution I've come up with is this surprisingly simple frame device. The general idea is that this frame device moves both the pipes that carry the buckets into the water mills and the transposers that takes them out. It wasn't too hard of an idea to come up with, and it wasn't too hard to build either. Well, okay, I might be slightly exaggerating with the wasn't too hard to build either part. However, if you were to look at my design and copy it, it would become considerably easier. Now, I tried making something like this over here. It didn't turn out too well. It was very overcomplicated. Essentially, the difference is that over here, I just use a deployer to get water from this infinite water source here. Over here, I take a few more steps. These are definitely some items I'd like to show you, and I was considering starting a survival series on this, the Feed the Beast or FTB pack, and in that I would definitely show you how some of these items work, including the aqueous accumulator, which takes water from 2 blocks, working essentially like an infinite water source, which only requires 2 blocks, and produces water very quickly. This water I then pipe into this large tank. It's got a lot of water. Then, through another valve, I believe it is called. Yes, an iron tank valve through the bottom. I pump it out using red power and this pump. It then proceeds to use a grate to put it in this 3 tall and 1 narrow, I suppose, chamber, where I then extracted it using the deployer. So basically, by using this infinite water source, you save many steps. So, this accelerator and mag tube isn't entirely necessary. All it really does is speed up the time that this needs to stay in this position where the buckets can enter the water mills. If you didn't have this, it would need to be close to possibly 15 seconds, simply because of how slowly the buckets normally travel through these pipes. The transposers, again, these pipes do travel with it till it's under there, and then I do use the redstone pipes to give the signal to them. This transposer is sorry, I've been calling them transposers, they're actually filters, specifically made to take out only empty buckets. As I was saying, this particular filter is a special case because I could not have the redstone wire or pipe connect because of the frame. So all I did is have an extra little wireless receiver. And this whole thing is controlled by this computer, which is, again, a very simple program. All it needs to do is turn on the left side for a few seconds, turn on the back for like half a second, and then turn on this. So it goes and it first moves it over to this side where these can get buckets. Second, moves it over to this side where these can collect the buckets from the bottom of this, pulses it, third, and then moves it back in step 1. So that's that. And while I'm at it, I might as well show you another very cool feature that has been added with Red Power 2. This is actually a Red Power build-craft motor. So now, you can go from industrial craft power to build craft power to Red Power power, all around the triumvirate of major mods, if you will. This does, however, take quite a lot of power, and it looks very cool. So as soon as you turn this on, the gear actually rotates. LRM did an amazing job with this, and of course, the blue, as always, looks amazing. And you can see that it begins powering away. However, look at this, few seconds, and it's already drained most of this power. And that is quite a lot of power that is stored in here. So, that's the end of this video. I hope you've enjoyed. And if you have an opinion on the Feed the Beast Survival series, please do speak your opinion, put it in the comment section, and I'll be sure to do accordingly. Another option, of course, would be a creative mode Feed the Beast series, kind of like what I'm doing now, except I'd actually be building things, and you'd see me building them, instead of me just showing you a few things that I've made. So, yes, please be sure to leave a like if you liked the video, voice your opinion, as always, and have a great day.